This is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver. Good morning, Polly Reindeer. We're here once again, back inside of my lovely world. We're going to be starting off a... Oh, I want to hit that skeleton. Oh, it's moving target. What? Oh, for a second I thought William fell down and died, but it was just the swimming animation. And right, I give up trying to shoot the skeleton. But yeah, we're starting a new project today, super exciting one. I will explain all about it in just one moment. But first, let me go and have my breakfast. Nom 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 nom. Barnaby, you can crafting table, you can craft something, you can set up, and you can join me, Barnaby. And yeah, before we build anything, of course, I'm going to go to the Love Garden, which is a place where I want to say thank you to someone, and I do this at the beginning of every single episode, almost. There's been like, I think 1 or 2 episodes where I haven't. Maybe some early ones, but now every time I add someone to the Love Garden and say thank you. And today, that person is Soggy Pug. And that is because they drew what just happened in my actual lovely world. Me eating my breakfast with my nice little handkerchief there wrapped around me. And I seem to be really enjoying myself. And I love the background and all of the colours as well. So thank you so much for doing that, Soggy Pug. And welcome to my Love Garden. And speaking of pugs, they're not pugs, they're wolves. I don't think they could be more opposite from pugs, but yeah, let's go to my doghouse and choose which doggy companion is going to be joining me today, and then I will explain all about what it is we are doing. And Gregory Jr., you can set up and you can join me. Barnaby, you can, after running through the tunnel, go and sit down there. And yeah, let me show you where we're building, and let me show my helpers where we're building, because they have no idea either. So all right, everyone, follow me this way. Gregory Jr., you need to avoid the cactus, please. I have flashbacks of when I was building this farm and I had all of my dogs following me and they were just all constantly running into the cactus, but luckily none of them died. I don't know how. But yeah, we're building over here. Basically, we've kind of pretty much filled up all of that part of the town. So we're building further down here. So what we're going to be doing is basically build a bot. And it's kind of lightly inspired by another famous, franchise, I guess, where you build cuddly toys inside of a shop. But instead of that, it is build a bot rather than build a cuddly toy. If you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the idea. So what the building's going to be is hopefully it's going to be quite cool. So we're going to be building today like the big body of the bot, and it's going to have like treads rather than wheels. But then the head isn't going to be attached to the body, and that might sound all horrible and gruesome. But the idea is that the building itself is getting built. So we're going to build a big old crane. Whoa, that goat was ridiculous how high it jumped. Yeah, a big crane, and it's going to be like as if it's lowering the head onto like the body of the shop, as if like the shop is still getting built as you're going inside of it, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. So let's see how if it ends up looking pretty cool. So yeah, this is where the actual entrance is going to be. The main bit here is going to be slightly off the ground, and that is because, as I said, we're going to have treads on either side. So this area here needs to be 15 by 15, which means it should be 7 either side. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, perfect. And then the other side 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then going this way, we need to go 18. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So yeah, this is kind of the outside area. There's a few extra kind of details I need to add in. Like, for example, on the corners here, we're going to add some redstone, which is going to be here for decoration, but also slightly practical redstone. And that will all make sense a little bit more later on. So tell you what, help us. If you want to kind of fill in the rest of this box to make it a big cube, and then on the inside, we're just going to be using a bunch of this grey concrete as the body. We're going to add some windows and stuff in later on. And while they do that, I need to add in a few more decorations. The first thing I need to do is destroy what I just placed, because I realised on this side you're not going to see it. So basically, as I said, we're going to have treads, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to have 2 big long rows of redstone, like not redstone dust, but big old blocks of redstone. And it's mainly going to be hidden, especially this row. You're still going to be able to see it a little bit. And the reason for this is because on the other side of here, we're going to have a bunch of pistons, and I need the pistons to be fully extended to make them redstone kind of look like? You know, like tank treads, if you don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, they need to be fully extended. So to do that, we need to have the redstone. So for this next bit, I think I'm gonna have to do it inside of a pit, because I need to make it so I place down the pistons and then they're like pointing downwards and then extend. So if I then go all the way along like that, oh, there we go, perfect. These are going to go down this way, and then they're going to go up on the other side, and then on either side of there, we're going to have two kind of like poking outwards. So I guess I'd do it on this row there and there, and I think I need to kind of on the other side just go and break one away here. And then go and place it there and there. And now I need to get to the top. And oh yeah, because I have scaffolding now, I can use scaffolding. So rather than always just piling up with dirt and needing to keep on going up and down, I can kind of just leave the scaffolding there as a bit of like a ladder to get up and down. So I'm going to keep forgetting to use it just because I've not used scaffolding very much. So it's just something that I've not thought about very much. But this is quite cool. Although I'm kind of like building the bridge I'm walking along as I go. I mean, it's a bit clunky. Like every time it lifts up, it kind of like slows my momentum down. But there we go. There is my big row of treads. So if one of my helpers at some point can add the treads down on the other side down there, then that will kind of be like the main body area, and then here is going to be the door. So I don't have any wood on me to do the door, but what I can do is just kind of mark where the door's going to be. So this is going to go around there like that, and then this is all going to be filled in with this grey concrete. This back area is all going to be filled in with the concrete as well, and then back there is where the crane's going to be, and then that's going to be as if it's kind of lifting up. And yeah, I haven't really spoke about the materials that I'm using here either. So we're using copper. Once again, something that's pretty new for me to use as a building material. I didn't realize how common copper was going to be. So I was able to get so much of it when I was going on my journeys for all the amethysts and stuff. So it's going to be quite a handy material for me to be able to keep using. So I'm going to kind of use it to make the whole big cube. So we need to go 11 blocks high. So we've got 1, 2, that's 3. Then we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this should put me just about in line with William. And then on each of these corners, we're going to do kind of the same decoration that I've been doing with the redstone, where we kind of go out like this a little bit and out like that. And I need to go one down there as well with the redstone if I can be careful and do it like that. And then yeah, did I do redstone? I did. Yeah, then this copper is just going to link up in the middle, and you can kind of see the shape, because this is going to be the whole... one of us has done this wrong. Let's go see. Let me go check. So it should be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I know what you've done, William. You've done 11 to the floor when it was the dimensions of the building are 11. So neither of us was wrong. It's just one of us was maybe more right than the other one. But I think this should be right. So that is the shape it should be. Luckily, you only need to go like one down, and all of the rest of the building is going to be okay. So all right then, while they're doing that, I'm going to do a bit of a funky pattern on the front here. So what I was saying, though, is all of the actual, like, the building part of the building, like the part that you can actually go in and there's going to be stuff inside of, that's all going to be inside of here, inside of the body section. So the head is literally going to be just there for decoration, much like me. Yeah, this is going to be all of the stuff that actually kind of really matters, and then the head's just going to be like a cool thing that's over the top. And I should probably... also explain what's going to be going on the inside of this. So I said it's going to be Build-A-Bot, and that's exactly what it's going to be. So the idea is that there's going to be a bunch of like different displays with different parts of a I guess robot anatomy, I guess is a way to put it. So like, for example, when you enter, there might be like a bunch of robot heads that you can choose from. And then in like another place, there might be like a bunch of robot parts for like the body or the legs or the arms and stuff. And it's all just going to be like normal Minecraft stuff. So like what kind of gave me a bit of the idea is, you know, like my airport and the train station, like all of the staff are like robots. That's what kind of gave me the idea for the style of it, because there's a bunch of different blocks, like the observer blocks and stuff, that kind of just look like robot faces anyway. And even like some furnaces and like dispensers and stuff, they kind of have little bits that look like eyes. And then of course you got things like pumpkins, and then like creeper heads and stuff that you can try and get, or like with a skeleton skulls is another good thing that you can use. So there's just so many different options for things that you can use in order to kind of make it look like an actual proper robot like face or something. So the idea is you go in the shop and then you collect all of the bits that you need, and then you go home and I guess you put it all together where you want. So once we've finished building this, we'll all go in and we're all going to build our own custom robots, and even though they're all going to be from the same place, hopefully, unless we're all boring and do the exact same thing, they're all going to end up looking really different. So anyway, yeah, you might be wondering what I'm doing. Basically, I just came up with a fancy pattern for these windows. I felt like if I was having this like cool, weird shaped building, if I went and just did all of the windows as like just normal boxy windows, kind of like the ones I just did then, it would end up looking really boring. So this is just something to make it look a little bit more interesting, both on the inside when you're looking out, and then on the outside as well. So, thank you, Polly. That was actually perfect timing for you to do that. So I can go and start filling in this one. So yeah, I'm basically just filling in all of the windows. And then afterwards, we can go and kind of fill in all of the gaps and add the rest of the grey concrete to fill the rest in. And then along the side, the windows are a bit more normal, and they're basically just there to let light in and be like actual proper functional windows. Anyway, though, I am going to have a break from building now, and that is because absolutely ages ago I said that I was going to go back to my museum and show you what it was like finished, because I almost got it finished in the episode we were building it, and then I was like, oh, don't worry, I'll go and check back in and I'll show you what it looks like finished, and then I never actually did that. So while my helpers keep on busy working on our robot, which is already looking amazing, like with the glowstone and like the shiny copper at night. Oh yeah, the copper's going to change, by the way. If you don't know, the copper kind of like, I guess it rusts or oxidizes or it does something and it turns like kind of green, which is like what it does in real life. So it is all going to change at some point. It is going to end up looking a little bit different, but that's okay. I think that's kind of just what it would normally do. And where's my museum? Is this over? Oh, it's right here, of course. I was thinking that was the airport for some reason. But yeah, I said I was going to go and show you the finished airport. And like, I've been reading the comments and so many people have just been shouting at me to go like back here and show you what it looks like when it's all finished. And I keep forgetting. So today I finally remembered. So yeah, there's not really much that's changed. Like the big thing is I've added in all of the signs that now like fully explain what all of these things are. So of course, if you were here when I was building it, you have a good idea what this stuff is because you saw me gathering it all up. But yeah, if anyone did kind of come here by themselves, hopefully they could understand it all. This display got all completely filled in. It's a little bit dark. I need to add a few more torches, maybe along here. I got one torch on me. This will have to do for now. I definitely want to show you this because originally we had like a bunch of little maps here in a row, and then loads of people commented saying to make it as one big giant map, and so that's what I did. And how cool is this to get this view of my lovely world? So where are we? We're here. That's where we are. Where we're building now is like here off the edge of the map. That's how big the world is. We don't even come close to getting all of the fun land in either. We'd need a much bigger wall to fit all of this in. But yeah, you can see there's my house. There's the what's that? Is that the there's Pretty Kitty there. And then there's the park. There's Hit the Target's castle and the giant the giant sky built over it. There's the train and the train tracks and stuff. And then here we can see all of the fun land. There's Rule the Jewel. There's Whale of a Time. So you can see in such detail to actually work out all of these specific buildings. I just love that view. So I thought that might be something that you want to see. And then here is the rest of all of the things that I ended in adding up to the top up here. So yeah, there we go. You have now seen the finished museum. Now, I actually quite like it. I like it in the daytime, but it's kind of nice seeing all of the stars out through the top of it as well. And anyway, let's go and head back to the thing we're meant to be building today. Luckily, it was very close, and so that's why I thought today would be the good day to show you the 100% completed museum. But now, let's see if we can get at least the body of the robot done, because then that means in the next episode we can go and kind of fully focus on the rest. And tell you what I might do, seeing as I do need to add a door in, and I need a bit of wood, and I was going to use birch anyway, let's just go and cut down this birch tree, and I can go and use that to go and put it in. Oh yeah, by the way, the reason I've got I put a lightning rod down here, and that's because if there is a lightning storm, then that means I can try and get a supercharged creeper inside of this pen, and then that way I could try and get some of the heads of some of these googlies, which sounds really gruesome, but basically I want them to be like robot heads as like different options for what you can have. So yeah, that is the reason, in case you're wondering what that little strange looking contraption down there is. There is a good use for it, I promise. Anyway, so let's go make a crafting table, something that I'm yet to do today, which is probably the longest we've gone through a building episode without me placing or making a single crafting table. And then, excuse me, who was that? Oh, there's so many googlies around here. They did not used to spawn like this. Googlies used to show up. It would be nighttime, and they'd pop in, and they'd say, hello, yes, we're still here, and then they'd all wander off, or then they'd burn. But now it's just like waves of them just come and destroy you immediately. But anyway, let's go, and no one's on the scaffolding, but I might as well double check before breaking this. That's the other good thing about scaffolding, is you just break one bit, and then the whole thing just goes and collapses down. And I know scaffolding's like such like an old thing in the game for most people, but it's still very exciting and new for me. Sadly, I did not have enough to make a ladder, seeing as there's a and don't worry, I will cut down the rest of the tree later, I promise. I won't leave it floating. I need to go make some more sticks, just because it's so raised up. I need an easy way to get in, so I can make a ladder just to go up the top. And it's probably like pitch black in there right now because it's nighttime, and we've had there are a few toys. Oh, this is okay. And I like the way with the ray tracing, the way that the redstone really makes the whole thing glow. At the moment, it looks like quite scary and ominous in here, but I do want the robots that you end up making to look quite cute is the goal for the end. But this is going to be 2 stories. So you're going to come in here. There's going to be a staircase going up the back there, because there's so many different options for things that you're going to be able to build. But anyway, let's go and add some of these side windows in. So these are going to be very simple. Basically along the side here like this. They're just going to be spaced out. Oh, they don't fit in right. I thought that was going to be one away there. So let's put them in for now. And actually, no, I don't want to put them in for now, because in case I end up getting it wrong. Have I got the dimensions wrong on the outside? I believed it should have been 18 blocks along. Have I made a mistake? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. See what I mean? See what I mean, guys? It's even more annoying when they're not like much of a threat, because I got all of my good armor on. Because it's just like an irritation. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, no, it should be right. Maybe I just like play around with the way that I'll do the windows. I mean, it's not very exciting. Basically, it's just a bunch of holes in the wall, and a double one in the middle. There we go. There's a simple way to fix the problem. So yeah, these are all going to go along here like this, just to add some light in, and then of course we're going to add in the second story, and then we can do all of the lights along the top there, just like William is doing. But there we go. Here is our great start on our Build-A-Bot workshop, I guess we'll call it. Build-A-Bot shop. There we go. That rhymes a little bit. So yeah, that's what the body looks like. I think it's looking pretty cool already. But when we have the head almost like looking like it's floating over the top with the crane, I think it's going to look awesome. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what we're going to be doing in the next episode. We're going to go and build all of the crane at the back, and then the big head dropping down, and then that will be the entire exterior completely done. And let's go take out this creeper. Oh, don't blow up. Thank you. But yeah, apart from that, that is going to be the end of this episode here. Thank you all so much to my helping. Thank you to you for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.